Hustle culture has never been more evidently useless than today. I remember when I was in high school, I used to watch this one YouTuber. His name is Iman Gadzhi. I don't know if I'm gonna have him here. Iman Gadzhi was a guy who became a millionaire when he was like 18 or something. And ever since, man, he's just been building businesses, online businesses and all of that. And he makes millions upon millions of dollars and all of that. And basically every kid my age wanted to be like him. They still want to be like him, right? And you see David Goggins in the whole hustle thing and never give up, Alex Hormozy and all of these guys. But I'm looking at it and I feel like it's just not the right approach for success, you know? Like running yourself to the ground every day and genuinely not enjoying life and just really being depressed. I don't even think it's gonna get you far because you're gonna just end up burning out and flaming out of control. And then what is that going to do for you, you know? Like, I don't believe in hustle culture anymore. I used to be very big into it. I used to be like, yo, I have to work hard all the time to get to where I want. And there's half truth in that. Like, I'm not saying you don't need to work hard to be successful, but you gotta have that balance of working hard, but working smart, right? And also taking time for your mental health. Because if you're burning out, you're just always gonna capitulate. You're never gonna stay consistent on the come up. You get what I'm saying? So I don't believe in hustle culture. Rather, I believe in this is Arabic. It's called Barakah culture. I believe in Barakah culture. It's more of like an Islamic term, but let me break it down, right? So Barakah is basically the good deeds that God blesses upon you in anything. Like you can say, yo, you God, please bless me, please provide me barakah in this exam, right? So basically, provide you blessings that you do well on this exam. You know what I'm saying? You just make the alpha. You make prayers for all the things you need. You say barakah. You know, you do things for barakah. You do things for blessings. You don't do things to grind. You don't do things for the results, for the money, all of that. No, you do things for the blessings. And when I had that my mindset shift, life changed. Honestly, like I realized I focused my time more on my faith. I focused my time more on the connection with God, the connection with other people that are trying to elevate themselves as well with God, you know. And with that, I noticed everything else going up as well too, you know, whether it was with the content, whether it was with my academics, you know, getting internships and everything. Like everything else got better when I got closer to God and I believed in not putting all my time into these superficial worldly desires, but I disconnected myself and I put myself in God's hands, you know. And that alleviates so much pressure off of you because now you don't have to feel like you're just having all these burdens of I have to make all this money, blah blah blah. That's also it's just corny, bro. It's corny, bro. It's like it's a trend now. It's not even it's genuinely a trend. It's a trend to be grinding all the time. Like why, bro? Like, do you actually live it? There's one thing if you actually lived it, and there's another thing if you're just performing like you do, and honestly, you're not getting anywhere with that. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, man, I don't believe in hustle culture. I don't believe in the grind culture. Like, maybe that's just me, but it's just tiresome. Genuinely, it's tiring. It's like, bro, what are we really doing this for? You know? Because once you get what you want through this grind, you're not gonna be done. You want to look for something else, and then something else, and then something else after that. That's why I can never do investment banking. Investment banking is something I cannot do because, brother, they will work you like a dog. You will be working overtime, 80-hour weeks. You'll be hearing the most verbal abuse that you will ever hear in your life. That's why they always flame out, bro. I think they have the most turnover rate in any like industry. Investment banking is not for the weak. It's not for the weak. And honestly, for any industry that you're in, whether you're doing content, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a doctor, an engineer, a banker, you know what I'm saying? Stop with the grind culture, bro. Stop with it, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, all the good things in life don't come from forcing yourself to do things all the time that you don't want to do. Most of the good things that come from when you really having a strong relationship with God and you have a really great circle around you that is all pursuing goals that you guys really enjoy pursuing, you know? And that is what elevates you. You're never going to beat somebody that enjoys doing what they do. Like, if you are somebody, right, that is working hard all the time, but they don't really like what they're doing, compared to somebody that's doing it for the love of the game, that's not results based, that is just loving what they do and do it, whether they're broke, whether they're rich, it doesn't matter. They're going to do it anyways. This person is always going to beat you 10 times out of 10 because they have nothing holding them down. They're just genuinely doing it because they love to do it. So I don't like hustle culture. I think it's just so useless now. And if you find it to be useful for you, hey man, you do you. But for me, I'm gonna go with what I said, Barakah culture. I'm gonna go with chasing blessings. I'm gonna look for blessings rather than results, And that's another thing. When you chase results and you don't get the results you want, that always gets you in such a depressing mood and negative and all of that. And that's just only gonna push you back further, because now it's taking time away from you still locking in and doing what you gotta do. Because now you're just all mopey and you're just in your own head all the time, bro. So yeah, I'm done with all that results based stuff. Even my goals, I don't really have exact results for them. I just say whatever God wills, and I keep it pushing one day at a time. Simple. But yeah, bro, I appreciate y'all for watching, man. And peace to the Middle East, homies.